We have given you the key to your life and world peace. I love those titles because I will record this and put it up on my YouTube channel and no one will see it. No one will look at it. It's just like the presentation that I did the other day where I said the proven path to authentic success. I think maybe 25 people have watched that because we don't believe things we haven't seen before. Even though I can tell you I know that it's absolutely true, but last night I'm trying to like mind my own business and I hear very clearly, please get up and write that because they wanted me to write it for July the 21st. And when I say I mean they, that's what I refer to Wilhelm, who I've been receiving for 36 years. And I will tell you, I will be 75 in November. I have been through every horrible human condition that you can possibly imagine, and I just keep getting better. And it's all because of this work. And I know that anyone could do it, except most people won't believe it. But then I keep trying to convince people that no, you can. I know you can. And I've been given every answer to any difficulty, any challenge that you might have in your life. I've been given that answer. And so all you have to do is just follow it. Because we do know that everything happens in our mind, in our consciousness. And if we could change our consciousness, we could do anything. We could heal, we could become abundant, we become all of those things. But it's about changing our mind. And I was the person who couldn't change my mind. Because I was told years ago, when I started to discover what this work was and what I had achieved and accomplished, people said, Roger, you should be charging so much more money for this. You should be charging at least $5,000. But see, that was something I couldn't get over either. So when I did the presentation, I said, okay, I'll take 10 people, into the program now because I know this work will change your life. You'll give you everything that you want. You never have to suffer again. You can create something wonderful, and we could actually change the world. Because the only difficulty that we see anywhere is when we're unwilling to change. The difficulties in the world, the wars, all of that, it's just people who don't want to change, don't want to go to the new world, don't want to create something new. And that's been me. But let me show you the message because I put it up. I put up it. We move in cycles, and you'll start to understand that we understand science a different way, and that's what I was given through this work. We understand the universe in new ways. That's what I was given, but I was hiding from myself as well. And one of the messages in there talks about me discovering Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet. I didn't even remember that coming up, but I probably ran from it because I didn't want to accept that's what I could have been as well. That's the only difficulty that any of us have is accepting who we can become because we haven't seen it before. And so we have this cognitive dissonance, which I've talked about a lot, because we can be presented with something in here. This will do it for you. But no, I'm not going to do it because I haven't seen that before. And then we become accustomed to suffering. We become used to being in pain because we don't want to change our minds. Because that's the only place we can do anything that is in through our minds, our consciousness, how we choose to think, what we choose to believe. That's all that it is. And even when you have proof, that's why I used that title, because I knew people still wouldn't listen. They still wouldn't pay attention to it because I didn't do it either. When I was told I should have been charging so much more and I would have everything that I wanted, I said no. Because I love people so much, and I think if I just keep doing what I'm doing, they'll come about, they'll understand. No, that doesn't happen. And so this is you can find this, it's on my site, anyadvicefortoday.com, and you'll go there, and I put it up there last night as I was instructed to do, as you will see. And that's what it says. We have given you the key to your life and world peace. And then it goes on. First, it took a while for us to convince our messenger to write those words. And that's true, because I don't want to do this tonight. But I did it. And I put up a couple questions in each one so that you would understand what the messages meant. And it starts in 2008 because that was another cycle, an energetic cycle that we move through in our world. And if you look back at your history, you can kind of see that. And then there's one message that comes up in 2021, which I'll probably put this up later because there was a channeling session they referred to where they were going to give us more information. And I found that, and it had about, nobody had seen it, about 18 views on it from several years ago. Because there's order in the universe. There's order in your life and order in the universe. We just figure it out at different times. And I was given the gift of being able to figure it out. And that's why it has gone into this work that I know can change anyone's life. And if more people did it, we would change our world. And so it just becomes, are we going to do it? That's the only thing that happens. And so you will see that when you read through the messages, there will be so much there for you to gain. And I'll leave a link to the presentation. Some people might want to see it because I explain how I received all of this, how it was proven in science, in neuroscience, because that's, again, using our minds. But we have to want to become our greatest selves. And that is something that has been talked out of many of us. And that is what's happening in our world right now. And you'll have to make a decision if you're going to change that. Thank you for being here, and you'll see all the information. See you soon.